Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the YouTube channel of Virtual Wisdom. The topic we will be discussing today is computer hardware, in which we will be discussing system units, storage and memory devices. Let's take a quick look to the computer hardware. A computer hardware is composed of two terms, computer and hardware. Computer is any computing device, whereas the term hardware means that any physical component. So the term computer hardware refers to the physical components of the computer. Computer hardware is divided into input and output devices, which we have discussed in the previous lecture, system units, storage and memory devices. Let's discuss the system units first. A system unit is the part of a computer that houses the primary devices that performs operations and produce results from complex calculations. They are the most important and main part of the computers. System units include motherboard, microprocessor, ALU, which is arithmetic and logic unit, control unit or CU, and registers. The most important system unit is motherboard. It is the main circuit board inside the system unit. Also, all the necessary components of the computer are attached or installed to it. It contains microprocessor, main memory, expansion cards, ICs, chips, etc. It also has many buses or electric parts printed on it, which transmits the information between various components of the computer. All the input and output devices are directly attached to the motherboard inside the computer. Microprocessor is the main chip on the motherboard, which actually functions to control the activities of the computer. It contains control unit, CU, ALU, arithmetic and logic unit, and registers. The following flow diagram shows the working of the microprocessor, that how the data is being processed into it. Let's discuss ALU first. ALU performs all the calculations and comparisons. The word ALU is composed of AU, which means arithmetic unit, and LU, which means logic unit. As the term arithmetic in AU shows that it will perform calculations or arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, etc. Whereas the word logic in LU shows that it will be creating some logic using logic gates to do comparison of numbers and alphabets. Some common logic gates are OR, NOR, AND NAND gates. This block diagram shows the working of ALU. CU, the control unit. It controls all the operations performed by different components of the computer. It controls the working of input-output devices, storage devices, and ALU. Control unit loads the programs into memory and executes them. The flowchart shows the working of CU. The last component of microprocessors are registers. Registers are the small memory units inside the microprocessor, which is used to store some information temporarily during the execution of a program. The working of registers is shown in the following flow diagram. Now, after system units, storage devices also have important part in the computer, as the word storage shows that these devices store something. In a computer, storage devices are used to store programs and data in an organized way. These devices usually have huge storage capacities. That's why these devices are also known as mass storage devices or secondary memory. Some of the commonly used storage devices are hard disk, CD, DVD, memory card, and USB flash drive. A hard disk is a magnetic storage device used to store data. It usually have a storage capacity in hundreds of gigabytes. This storage device is fixed into the computer casing. Also, portable hard disks are also available. A CD or compact disc is a portable optical storage device. It has a storage capacity up to 700 megabytes. CD drive is present in a computer which is used to read or write data from CD, whereas DVD is a digital versatile disc. It is somehow like a CD but has a storage capacity of 4 GB and up to 16 GB. A DVD writer is installed into the computer which reads or writes data to a DVD. After DVD, there comes memory card. These cards are used to expand the storage capacity of a computer. The storage capacity of memory cards varies from megabytes to gigabytes. Memory cards are portable with different storage capacities. USB flash drive is also another portable storage device. It is connected to the computer through the USB port. It is very fast in operation. The storage capacity is up to 128 GB till now. Memory devices are also like storage devices, but they are used to store data temporarily. Memory devices store the data of a program that is being executed. When the program is executed or terminated, the memory frees up for the other program. A memory device stores result in it by using ALU. There are three memory devices: read-only memory or ROM, random access memory or RAM, and cached memory. These devices play an important role in the performance of a computer. Let's discuss ROM first. ROM is a single IC chip installed on the motherboard of the computer. It stores basic input-output system or BIOS of a computer that controls input and output devices and to start the boot up process. BIOS programs are used to test the computer components when it is turned on, and then load operating system or OS into the RAM to make the computer ready for operation. BIOS programs are permanently stored in ROM when it is manufactured. It is non-volatile, which means that programs stored in it are not lost when the computer is turned off. On the other hand, there is RAM or random access memory. It is a high-speed memory also installed on the motherboard. It increases the performance of the computer. RAM is a read and write memory, which means that the information can be read or write into it. Programs in it are loaded by secondary storage devices or hard disk, etc. to perform the execution. This memory is volatile, which means that the information is lost when the program is terminated or the computer is turned off. In memory devices, there also exists cached memory. It has a very small storage capacity with very fast processing installed on the microprocessor. This memory is only used to store information frequently used by the computer. There are three types of cached memories: L1, L2 and L3. L1 is faster than other two and is inbuilt into the microprocessor, whereas L2 and L3 are present on the motherboard and are comparatively slower than L1. We can summarize today's discussion as system units are the main parts of the computer, especially motherboard. Storage devices are used to store the information of the computer. Memory devices are used to store data of the program till it is being executed. Also, cached memory has three types: L1, L2 and L3. I hope you have found this lecture helpful and have learned the desired topics from it. You can try this assessment out to test what you learned today. Kindly appreciate by liking this video and subscribing to Virtual Wisdom. Thank you.